How you going? This video is about my knife which I got a couple of months ago. I got it for self-defence after your mate got rolled at the interchange by some of the East Mono para boys. Bloody softcocks jumped him when he was rejuicing his vape. I chose this one because it's got a cool black blade and the zombie theme I feel is particularly tough and cool. It's got a pocket clip so you can keep it on the down low when you're carrying in case the Westfield security wankers give you a hard time. But first, let me tell you a bit about myself while I show you my training footage from the cleanest part of my backyard, which is where I train.
I don't suffer fools. I went to the School of Life and the School of Hard Knocks, class of 2002. Can't bloody say anything these days. PC madness. Doesn't stop me though. I'm a straight shooter. Oh, him? Yeah, that's my Staffy Cross, mate. His name's Marauder. He's a good guard dog. Hates people in uniform. Nah, he's alright tied up there in the shed. He's got water. Got to keep him tied up because I hear that people been stealing dogs for dog fights again. My last dog got stolen. Nah, it's definitely stolen. Look, even if I didn't shut the gate properly, he would never wander too far. That dog was loyal, unlike people. This is the hole I punched in the wall when I got home and found him gone. Sometimes I got to punch a wall. Would never hit a woman though. I mean, I'll definitely throw stuff around and yell really close to her face and generally destabilise the home environment with my hair-trigger temper. But I'd never hit a woman though. I'm not a coward. Like me sticker on the car window? Such is life, eh? And despite that message of passive casual acceptance, you'll bloody know if you make a small mistake in traffic, I'll confront you about it at the next set of lights. Such is life. Just like Ned Kelly, who I idolise, almost as much as Chopper Read. Both had real good films, I reckon. Chopper's was a bit better. My mate who used to live in Sydney in the 80s said Eric Bana's did a real good job. I talk about respect constantly. I make fast friends. You need to make them fast because everyone's a bloody snake. Can I stay at yours though? I'm having some problems with the missus. I just wanted to see me kids. It was New Year's Eve and she reckons they were all in bed, but it was only 3 a.m. I call bullshit. They're my kids. I can see them when I want. Besides, I'm not the one who told them that I beat up my landlord. That's on her for upsetting them, trying to turn them against me. The cops that came out told me to get some family law advice, but I don't play well in systems. I reckon I'll send her 63 text messages from my 4 phones instead. If I make her think I'll kill myself if I don't get what I want, that'll sort it. And if she calls the cops and ambos to check my welfare instead, I'll just fight them. I'm pretty certain that they love that. In fact, most frontline professionals I deal with on a near monthly basis generally do wake up each day hoping to have to touch people like me. Why don't they go catch some real criminals anyway, like the meth dealers? I know who all of them are. Well, no, I'm not telling them. That's their job. I'm not a dog. Instead of sitting at the hospital with me for 3 hours just because I messaged my missus I was going to neck myself, they should go catch some real criminals. I'm a straight shooter. You'll bloody know if I've got a problem with you, especially if you follow me on social media. Yeah, that intense post was probably about you. What are you going to do about it? I'll get the bikies on you. Yeah, nah, they'd definitely put their secretive activities at great risk to step out of the shadows and do random acts of violence on behalf of blokes like me who have 6 active Facebook feuds at all times and have drawers full of empty DVD cases from when Blockbuster was a thing. Definitely. I almost got in the Army Reserve when I was 17. Wasn't a good fit though. Smart-ass corporal kept pushing me buttons. I even said on my forms when I joined that I don't suffer fools, and bloody told them about my PTSD from that time I road raged a massive bloke and got my head kicked in. They didn't give a toss. Should have just put me with the snipers like I told them they should. Still got the car sticker about it on my car though. It's next to the one eulogising my mate who hit a tree in his Skyline at 140 k's an hour back in 2007. Got a photo of a wolf, a Native American, on the wall in my bedroom. I'm only staying there for a little bit until she drops the charges though. I speak often about my distant Viking heritage and fashion myself as a man out of time. I've got a tat on my shoulder paying homage to the Spartans, who I immediately identified with and adopted as a personality trait after seeing a single film about them in 2006. My Facebook picture is an Australian flag and a motorcycle. Can I borrow $50 for petrol? I've got to pick up my kids, Dre and Nevaeh, from the nan's house by 1 o'clock. Yeah, I know, I'm already 20 minutes late. I was walking around my local indoor shopping mall and I saw a particularly nice dragon ornament at Smoke Mart and lost track of time. Bloody got paid yesterday, but all my fines came out in the middle of the night. Vultures. How am I supposed to bloody get to work when they keep suspending my licence? Well, I mean, when I can work again once my PTSD's under control. Bloody, how's I supposed to know a massive bloke could be driving a Honda Accord? You should have to put a thing on your car saying if the driver's massive, so I know whether to get out and knock on your window about how you were driving 2 under the speed limit for the last 50 metres.
So this knife I reckon would also make a good hunting or fishing knife. My cousin who goes pig sticking uses a knife for that, and I reckon because this one's got the ripping bits on the blade, it's probably just as good as his one is for that job too. Anyway, cheers for watching. My name's Brenton.